I have Aquarius moon, and I happen to think that the moon is more it's more personalized, if you want to do astrology, than the sun sign, because of course the moon moves faster. It takes a whole just a month for it to go through the complete zodiacal phases, from 1 to 12. So my point of this video is, well, just to get to know me. I think it's fascinating. I'm doing YouTube, and this is just really, we can scrap all of these videos that I have on there and start really refining. I'll just keep them, but anyway, my point being is, here I am. I'm on YouTube. It's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, um, well, social media is a place where it's all gonna. It should have. Boy, is it? We don't know, but see, um, if we stop communicating, then that's if we can't communicate like this on YouTube or social media, then something has happened where people are beginning to see deeper into the matrix and how to um, trip it, like more and more. See, it's called the tables are going to turn, and the truth is going to be more and more just obvious. Like, why can't we keep clean water with our sciences even? I mean, it's like civilization is experiencing really dirty water, and it's like, for one, can you stop pouring coal mining runoff chemicals into the local water here that comes from China because somebody made a deal with money and stuff like that? It's like, can we knock that off? How do we do it? Well, people do try to go to court, and the thing is not enough people go to court. So what's it going to take? Well, we think, as astrologers looking at Pluto moving into Aquarius, it's going to take a lot more breakdown and realization that, well, no, first of all, somebody's going to start a trend. Kind of like Jesus over there, where it would be known, but it's like, no, but maybe we'll use Jesus and say, by the way, what the hell, what happened over there? That looks really fair. Yes, it makes so much sense, doesn't it? I mean, really, the tables turning involves people's perception going, wait a minute. No wonder they have liquor stores open on every corner. It's like, just forget about it. Try and get bad memory if you can, or what I mean is, try to get inebriated enough to just God, you know how that stuff is. Talk about going to court and asking, what the hell is going on here? Why is that legal everywhere? What kind of culture is that you're making out of the chemicals that you're spraying on people and whatever? And people say people are drinking this stuff, and they're being cured up. Boy, talk about cured. That's not even a chance for the human being to talk about. If it was a place where we are to become human, we are to become. That's what the Buddhists say. They say, of course, you are to become love. You are to graduate into becoming. It's just a becoming, period. What they mean is to become achieved in what? In being human, being a presence on this plane. Boy, it's like, really take this seriously. It's love. It's just present. It's able to be present. Sorry, just like that, and kind of more and more just expanding into more awareness, into more and more consciousness. I remember this guy was saying the same thing. It's like, we need to bring this conversation back. I mean, yeah, put a necktie on if you have to. I wouldn't suggest that, kids. So that practice too. Come on, neckties. And the thing is like it's a mechanism, you know. I mean, people are just um, hypnotizing themselves, and things are looking strange because it's a little bit too much of imagination. If you ask me, it's a little bit too much imagination. It's like, well, um, but you're saying necktie, and you're not even you're going way overboard on that because all it is just that you, first of all, necktie. Can we change? Okay, bow tie, right? That's what you call it, but that's not a bow. A necktie is a necktie, bow tie. Anyway, I'm sorry because all you got to do is just pull and then never mind. God, doing Sun Pluto conjunction, and a lot of times, you know, Pluto is very. Their comedy is something like that, you know, from Halloween or something. And don't look at the society of violence on all of the. It's not a good show. It's unless it's violent and the sex is terrible or whatever they're doing with women and men. And so then yeah, what I've heard, like, you know, the stuff that's going on, I can't even believe people are watching movies and still. This is where I'm at. I'm like, wow, people are still. What I mean is when you look at it, it's like this is so getting old. It's so getting old. The themes and the things that they're trying to relay, the, the conversation, the way they advertise and try to catch attention is like just a few words, you know, like something like, well, yes, would you like to get some coffee? Sure. 5 o'clock? All right. And then that's the clip, and then premiere. An hour-long movie. You're going to drive and go see this thing. It's like, people. I'm here and I'm thinking, so people are still interested in that, huh? Because there's so many, so much advancement that we can make as far as entertaining, huh? And becoming what? As far as a people, you know? So I'm excited to be. I'm rubbing my head hand because it's like, well, you know, one thing is that we worry about how are we going to do this? Because I happen to know and think that a lot of things are going to change, but we don't do it without the people rising up. And that's what Aquarius, Pluto, Aquarius is. It points at the people. And if anything, yeah, Pluto points at power coming to it, and in the form of just when you look at it and the truth starts to solidify in front of your face and crap starts to drop off, and it's going to happen anyway, pardon me. Like I said with my Aquarius moon, I guess I'm just lucky that I do have an Aquarius moon, and whoever does have Aquarius planets at this point, none of them are watching this. I doubt it, because they're so doing their own thing individually. You know, maybe they are, and no, I would take that back. The Sun in Aquarius would be watching stuff like this and really getting interactive. They do their own work and they're learning, and that's why they do it. And anyway, thanks for watching me do this to my neck and everything. All of us need. I just think, boy, toward the end. And can you believe? Now let me express. Can you believe that Neptune? I mean Pluto. It's a grand entrance, but it's going to go back into Capricorn for one more time into 29 degrees September. And that is unacceptable to me. That is just, I am not excited about that. Got to look at the aspects what go on about that time. I mean, yeah, Pluto and then there's Scorpio, but anyway, God, thanks for listening. I need to get some sleep. I will talk to you all later, you know. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and being in my in my den, if you really knew my story, you would know. Well, everybody is rare and unique, but um, so open up a video, channel something that is extremely important to you. It could be like, yeah, 5 o'clock. I got a watermelon flavored frothy coffee from the Starbucks. I'm sorry, God, I don't drink coffee. I make my own meals all the time. I never go out to eat. It's just I live in a box here. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna start using social media more. It's just coming up more that we have to do it. It's like that's fucking obvious. This guy, he's saying, I need a bed. I'm sleeping on a balloon. And he's like, send $1, send $2, and he's actually doing a lot of work on the internet. And I can tell it's like, what a pathetic fucking bunch of shit we are. But no, not really. Sorry, excuse my language. God, I think I'm gonna start cleaning up all that stuff. Not if Pluto's gonna go back into September one more time in November. God, I can't even talk. Oh, I'm just excited to be what little coherent I am for the upcoming times. Be and do as much as you can for whatever you represent. I'm representing the organic human occupation, the one that it has a vague idea, but it's stronger than the ones that they don't even have an idea. It's like I said, it's a little bit too much of an imagination out there. You guys are imagining a life to be, and I'm not kidding. That's where it's a desert. My new language, the ecological scape of the human condition that is rendered up a desert to draw off of, as far as real life, like humane services. You know what I mean? Why does it look the way? See, if you knew what I've been exposed to, just being me as a woman and staying the fuck away from whatever the hell else it is. I mean, I love men and everything, but that after a while, it's like we obviously are different. We are different. That's all. And see, I love playing with them, but all of a sudden, see, I need to write an autobiography. At one point, we're playing fine. We're slamming fists together, and I'm not really talking about that. But I get more softer, and they get harder. I'm getting more into being. We're getting our differences by puberty. But to see the the play factor. I was playing with them, and we were playing baseball and soccer and doing all this stuff, and all of a sudden it's like we don't play anymore. And it's subtle. I'm not saying we're supposed to pound fists together. What I'm saying is, um, what happened to the delicacy of realizing that we're just playing and play by the rules, and maybe there's a different way to do it. Like say tag football, you don't tackle each other, you pull the flag away, and if you do that, babes, stop grappling with each other and just be as swift as a fox. Women probably win. I'm just kidding. But I have always kind of managed myself. This is part of my autobiography. It is, and I think other girls notice it. I'm lone. What I mean is like I'm not waiting for some man to validate me, and I would love to. It's like of course we love to get along with everybody, but not everybody's for us, and I don't. And then anyway, I'm proud of the men that I'm with, whatever story I need to tell about them, even though some of them were kind of quirky, right? And talk about what is going on this planet. We have yet to unfold a lot of stuff, and the women are apparently going to be coming out. I can tell because, babe, this is the galactic center. This is still the day that I've recorded these terrible videos about women. It all sounds so that low life frequency of the bias, and I'll close this up. It's like I have nothing to do with that, really. So I'm saying I like to be aware, purely aware, and that means whatever we are as men and women, we can be better qualities of that rather than uh, through our own authentic, pure being purely aware. I mean, for me, being able to God, this blah blah blah, being able to just remain loosely in the natural state and observe and just be me. Um, I can tell you, I don't know, I'm not judging anybody or saying I mean, everybody's different. I'm just wondering if everybody's having a good time. Are we having fun yet? Are we having a good time? Can we give the children an impression that they want to do any of this stuff, and or do they get a contact high? Like I said, are we having a good time? What's going on? What's the vibrational frequency? That's the thing. Is like, all right, but I'm having fun. I hope that you guys are managing yourself into a damn good time out there. Thank you. 16